Well, result aside, good to be back.
Yeah, it's nice to get 8 minutes under the belt. 15 weeks later, really, yeah, it's nice to be out there back with the lads, and feel like I'm contributing.
Yeah, you said in the week that you might need a little bit of time to get up to speed. It didn't look like that from where we were sat, straight from the off, straight into it.
Yeah, I felt all right last term. I felt a bit tired, but I've been working hard in that time off, to be honest. I got a bit of stick for the boys for having a bit of a rest, but I was working hard, and to be honest, I felt okay today fitness-wise, and it's just going to take a few games to get back to that real match sharpness that I want to get to.
Is it a relief to have that done and to come through and be in a reasonable shape and form and things?
Yeah, the first game's always the worst, isn't it? You come back, you always think, if someone punches me, or you just think of every permutation possible, and it's horrible. So I'm just glad it's under the way. I enjoyed it. It was a good, tough game. It was physical, and that's what I enjoy about rugby.
Yeah, I suppose they traded on the experience in their lineup, didn't they? And traded on their tight work, and that probably is that what sort of saw them home? Yeah,
I think so. We worked. To be fair, we worked really hard. With the snow and stuff, we couldn't really get on the pitches, and we worked hard on detail and things like that with a new team. And to be fair to them, we called our stuff, and they were pretty clued up on what we were doing. So we couldn't really get a foot over our set piece, and that wasn't for lack of effort at all. So you can't. It's hard to point fingers. And they went pretty much. They threw everything at us, and we learned from that. The commitment and was first class today, but it's little bits of detail that we've got to brush up on, and come 2 weeks' time, I think we'll be ready with that detail. Yeah,
for some of the younger lads coming in, I mean, this is a massive learning curve, isn't it, and a great experience.
Yeah, definitely. I think they know what sort of the level of detail that needs to be had. Otherwise, you lose the ball in the line out. If you're half an inch off, you lose it. And so yeah, they've learnt that, but at the same time, they've come and they've put the shirt on and they've fronted up really. Which you've got if you come to Northampton and you don't front up, you're going to get beat by quite a lot. So there's that plus, but like I said, it's just the detail now that we've really got to work on.
Yeah, and so like you say, back in 2 weeks, that'll be a totally different affair, won't it? Really, all around.
Yeah, hopefully. We know where their strong points are now. Their set piece, the line out, the scrum, that they are good, and they always have been. There'll have a few more people coming back probably into that. So we've got to make sure we're ready for that. But allied with that, keep that same intensity we had today around the breakdown and in defence. Yeah,
I suppose is it good in some respects to have this close to that, because like you say, it kind of sets the bar of what you know what you're going to need to do anyway, but it almost brings it home, doesn't it?
Exactly. We always know coming to Northampton, scrum, line, they're good. But it just drove that nail home that the next 2 weeks we've got to make sure our detail is spot on. There's nothing we can't.
Yeah.
We've got to work, and the boys are keen to do that. So we're looking forward to a couple of weeks' time.